welcome back, Kings family, to another film review. These aren't our favorites, coming off an L. It just is what it is. They're not our favorites to go over. But there are some bright spots, mainly, or if not all, on offense. So we'll definitely get into those. So here we go to the 2x2 set. Here, this was the early first down. It's literally the first down of the game and third down of the game conversion. Great job here from Jacoby George rerouting from Cam Ward as he rolled out. This is actually an absolute dime from Cam Ward, but finding the open grass or the turf and making yourself available for the quarterback. I thought Jacoby George had a great game. Thought we could have targeted him a little bit more, if we're being honest, but offense really wasn't that issue. We see him working in. He's going inside. He's going on that deep dig. Quarterback's now rolling here to his right side. That's exactly what you want to do, man. Make yourself available and come back down to that football. Look where Cam Ward's throwing this football, where he's at. He's going to catch that football way down here. So way to come down here and way to go down there and meet the football instead of letting it come to you. Here we go, 2x2 set, 11 personnel. We got our tight end here in the slot. We're motioning over to a 13 set, trips here. This is something that we've been talking about. Here's Cam Ward taking the check down here, 2nd and 8. Mark Fletcher has been showing you his numbers for about 5 yards, getting the ball and let him just get upfield and get this first down. That's a big step in Cam Ward's game, sometimes just taking that check down. Y'all know this is one of my favorite formations. This is where we rock all the tight ends. We get this north and south running game going. At this point in the game, when we go downfield, we ran the ball successfully. We're powering in right here. I'm thinking, we really gonna run it up on these boys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We came out there in that man defense that we play, and they picked us apart in it. Not this drive, but the early signs were there here. Misha's playing inside leverage on this slot receiver. Just a quick out route, man. Great job here from Markeith Williams. I thought he was physical all game for a guy who's coming undersized, and we've seen his maturation go. I was really happy with the snaps he gave us. This was just too easy. It felt like too much times we were just, out leveraged and just attacking. Kyle McCord, hats off to him. He was just going at the perfect matchup. That's exactly where I would have thrown the ball in. Hey, I got a guy who's doing an outside breaking route. I got a DB covering a man coverage inside shade, 1.5 yards. Of course you're going to go for that out route. I'm screaming, jumping for joy at this time because, you get Simeon Barrow, Marley Cook, guys eating up offensive linemen. This allows our 5'10" corner, Daryl Porter Jr. to step in the hole and make this play 1v1. Some other guys are there, but this is exactly what you want to see. Your defensive line clogging up offensive linemen, letting nobody get to second level, and then the defender coming through with a clean shot to wrap up. So great job here from Daryl Porter and the defense. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down, which, I was a little scared for because you see this little confusion mixing up here at the end. Wesley's actually getting over, and they actually go at him. Great recognition that they're trying to high low. Wesley opened up. Here comes the hitch. This is a great read from the quarterback. This is an easy throw. Get it out to him. Great job from Wesley recognizing it. If this wasn't a high ball, it probably would have been a completion. But great job from Wesley fighting through the end. That's straps. We see how well pre-snap alignment works against our defense. It works against most defenses, right? So you got trips here. It's a 31 set. Trips here. You swinging Martinez out. Look what this linebacker has to do. He has to respect it. So you're giving up that middle of the field wide open, easy to X. This is just high octane offense operating easy. If this guy stays with X, you hit the swing. He goes on Martinez, you hit X. It's that simple. We're in a 31 set. Trips here to the left. We have Arroyo in his wing. This is funny. Not to say it's his play because a bunch of people use this type of concept, but this is a Coach Gaddis play. You're getting that deep crosser. You're trying to rub off around 10 to 12 or 15 yards around that, but probably 12 to 15 is more accurate. You get X coming across over top, and you get Jacoby underneath, sitting around 12 to 15 yards, wide open. Jacoby George. He's one of the most electric players in the ACC to have him that wide open. You got some good design coming up, so we'll get to it. Let me get the bird's eye view. right? He's cutting right under Restrepo. The reason why it's better for him to be underneath him is because the safety's going to be looking at Restrepo over the top. He's looking where I got to be on top of him. Look where this safety's looking at. He's looking just at Restrepo. No one's checking, communicating. He's pushing deep. Great play design here. Outside receivers pushing deep. This safety's not communicating. He's busy staring at Restrepo. He has a responsibility to be as deep as the deepest man. And here comes Jacoby George. Wide open. Think about catching the ball 20 yards in between everybody, and you're an all ACC type player. That's a good scheme. Not going to take too long on this. This is candy from a baby. Same thing we talked about with Mishon. You have a defender playing inside leverage. You're going to hit that out route. You clear out Jacoby. This is an on-timing throw. 1 1000, 2 1003. That ball is out. It allows X to get upfield to get this touchdown, diving it. This was just easy money, my boy. Like, again, you're going to take that leverage easy. See how he shoots inside? Now he's playing inside shade, so he's around this like a shoulder length inside. That's all Restrepo needs. He's going to roll right into it. While the defense had an impact sort of early in this game, there was some bright spots on D-line throughout the game. I do think Mesidor ended his Hurricanes career in a positive note because he put together some of his best snaps in a Canes uniform these last few weeks. This is just him straight pile driving an offensive tackle straight back. No more just trying to put him inside so much. I thought us leaving him outside is what really unlocked his ability because you just saw the pass rushing take off. Easy money here. One-on-one battle, you have to win it. Mesidor did. Again, this is early when the defense was making an impact, and you just really the flow of the game, man. It's 14-0. It's 3rd and 4, and you got Tyler Barron rushing inside here, and you see this quarterback step up. He's a pretty athletic guy. You've seen this turn into a first down a few times this year. And you see Tyler Barron able to strip that ball out, and then the quarterback recovers it, but able to just get that strip sack. Awesome job here from Tyler Barron, disengaging, going down. I talked about him a lot last week. He got benched pretty much the entire game versus Wake Forest. This is how you respond. That shows a lot about his character. Coach Dawson in his bag yet again. We're in a 13 set, so inline tight end backside, trips here to the field side. This is a dangerous set. It's one of my favorite sets. X, Jacoby, Isaiah. I think that's definitely the trip set that I would favor. A lot of ability in front of these defensive backs, so it's hard for them to key on exactly who, especially when they're all watching number 7. So this is a great job from Cam Ward looking off and hitting this seam right over the top, bro. This is a 3-man concept. Elijah Arroyo is here blocking in line. He hasn't even released for a route. He's holding that corner though, because that corner has to respond. Has that responsibility. And now you hit George up the seam. Easy money, right? Too high safety. Look what the safety is doing, right? They're basically covering the same amount of grass because Elijah Roy elected not to go out for a route. And now guess what this safety has to do? He has to take X across the middle. Once he does so, we already just pointed out where this safety was, way over here, because he had to account for Arroyo. Now this whole window is open, and that ball was thrown right on time from Cam Ward because you have to get this ball over before the safety gets over the top. He goes around. I think he took a poor angle. Should have probably, been a catch and hit right around here. Not the best angle for him. And then Jacoby George is on the run. We actually went back to the same play we called already to Jacoby George. Doing that crosser. We get on underneath. This is a great job, young receivers. If you're watching this, of how to attack the football in the air, right? So it's the same little crosser again with X and Jacoby. Jacoby's going underneath. Look at all the guys that go with X, man. He has 3 guys. You have outside corner staying, you have the safety over the top, and the guys flowing. I mean, when you command that much attention, it just frees up so much people. This is a one-on-one play for Jacoby George, all because of what X's greatness commands. But look at him catch this football, right? Going back downhill, attacking that football out the air. Young receivers, that's how you do it. Look at Jacoby George run back to that football to make that reception. Just even if it's a yard or two, man, meet that football. Great. There's a couple of runs that are going to be in this review, and you're going to wonder why Martinez only had 10 carries. I do, defense struggling to struggling to get stops, man. Do think we could have shortened the game a little bit with the running game instead of just going, hey, we're just gonna let Cam Ward do his thing and just go straight shootout. But this is great. Two running back set. We see this all the time now. We have our two receivers, Elijah Arroyo with the Mark Fletcher and Martinez in the backfield. This is outside zone with a head convoy of Inez Cooper, who's thankfully picks up his guy immediately here off the edge. Now you have a convoy with Fletcher and Arroyo here. This is a great job from your fellow running back who's not touching the ball in this play. Great job here from Mark Fletcher. That's a little battery sound. Let's say I had my charger in. But again, leading the way, this is as unselfish as it gets. This is a draft stock play right here. But again, side note, thought we could have ran the ball just a little bit better, but hard to nitpick the offense when they put up 38 points. Sometimes you just got to stop somebody. We come back with a pretty similar concept to our 2-point conversion play that I highlighted it to Elijah Arroyo. This time now we're using Mark Fletcher out the backfield to swing. Number 2 is checking off, right? So here comes this guy checking off to him. Number 2, you're supposed to get his responsibility, which is Elijah Arroyo. You keep following and check the running back. You think that's going to be a quick swing. Coach Dawson catches him. This is nice. Third down money play. This is easy. This is taking candy from a baby. That is exquisite play calling, my boy. Doubled here. Here you go. 1v1. You're checking. Buddy, you check too. He's like, all right, I'm taking the outside guy. You check. Nobody stays in the middle. Too much bodies outside. Touchdown. I hope I never see another damn DN and man coverage on a damn running back or slot receiver or whatever the hell, bro. Just look at this. And I love Mesidor. I can't believe we did that to him, bro. He's been playing D tackle all year, bro. What the hell, bro? Come on, fam. Man, these type of plays piss me off, right? Okay, the offense, they catch you in a good play. You know, a play favorable to them. We're sending a nickel blitz. Misha's come home a couple of times with these nickel blitzes. Let's get this quarterback out of his rhythm. RPO, he hits the slant right behind it. All right. Good read by the quarterback. Sees the nickel blitz, he hits it, right? You just got to make this tackle right here, bro. Come on, Jaden Harris. You have to make this tackle right here, bro. This cannot be, this is a 10-yard, this is an 8-yard, 10-yard play. It cannot be a 15, 20, 30-yard play. This has to be, we're a true freshman having to chase him down. This has to be a tackle right here, bro. We suck at tackling. It is. I can't believe we are so bad at tackling. After being one of the better tackling teams, we were 5-7 tackling decent. We were 7-6 tackling decent. How the hell are we 10-2? Don't know how to tackle. Motion DP out of there. Doesn't matter because this our all-star linebacker missing a tackle and our safety right over the top missing the tackle. Pinch me if you heard something else. Every single 50-50 ball went their way. I mean, it was a 100-0 ball in favor of Syracuse every time. This is not a penalty on offense from Darryl Porter. He's a smaller corner, so he's trying to wall off this receiver and, you know, not allow him to pass. He's leaning on him. The ball's thrown more inside, so the guy doesn't have to continue fading out. That's good technique from DP. It just didn't work out for him. You know, he's a smaller corner. You have to do that. But the ball was thrown inside high. So it's basically like pulling the chair out. So good offensive ball. Good ball there from Kyle McCord. And, you know, it is what it is. That's the technique. It is what it is. You see he's trying to lean inside. That's exactly what he has to do. He's a smaller corner. Want to body him, try to push him towards that outside. The ball is just, you know, slightly underthrown and thrown to the inside and high. I think that's a perfect ball. We come right back in a trips bunch formation tight. And I love this. We haven't done much of this. We hit this corner out of this tight bunch set, man. This really challenges the defensive alignment. We get guys going here, get guys going there. You challenge all. It's like a flood. You get your quick out there, you get a deeper out there, and then you get the corner there. Allows Cam Ward to just see all the levels of the defense, and X finds his open spot. Here it goes here. Outside. Here, hitch. Now that's everybody's looking at what's going on in front of them. Now X is snuck off behind them. I mean, they lit us up. It is what it is. I mean, every ball, every 50-50 ball, was going Syracuse way. This is actually a good ball to the outside shoulder on our true freshman All American. This was a tough game for OJ. Everybody knows it, sees it. It happened in front of us. This is a perfect ball right to the outside shoulder. It was contested, to the ground. A tough game for OJ. I just hope he doesn't lose any of that confidence. He's had a great season. This is what kills me because the Daryl Porter I know and watch does not give up touchdowns like this on double moves. I mean, that was barely anything but a little shimmy. I mean, just peeking in the backfield, in his pedal, gets eyes on him, and takes the cheese on the first route. I mean, on the first move. I mean, it wasn't even like a crazy route. I mean, does he get his hand in there and almost has a chance to break it up? But Buddy had strong hands, dog. That is not the Daryl Porter I'm used to seeing. Uh, Being abused and checked out, being picked at. That is not the DP2 I know. I hope we get a chance to let to play in the big game where he can get this meaningful. But it wasn't even like a crazy double move. He's just running inside and then breaks outside. Like it was nothing crazy. I mean, I really don't understand, what happened there, bro. This was just a terrible day for our corners, man. We got exposed. Not to say it's the Sam Brown experiment is over, but I think it's clear to see our fourth best receiver should be Elijah Arroyo. So it's nice to see him in that slot, big target across the middle. I mean, what is better than a 6'5" guy who can run like a 4'4" running across your middle, man? That is one of the bigger things development wise in the offense that fans were looking for pretty much all year. Who's going to be that red zone guy? We get in here, second and goal, hand it off to Mark Fletcher. Power through, power through, power through. How are we going to close in? I love our short yardage. When it comes to the running game, we like to bring crash block. We like to send our guys down here with zone blocking one way, with the wham block coming from the tight end on the edge. We like to do that concept. It works out very well for us. Mark Fletcher with a second rushing touchdown. We talked about earlier, Tyler Barron responding to that reduction in playing time, just beating one-on-one matchups, man. Chasing down, quarterback holds the ball, doesn't get out of his hands, knows he should get it out of his hands right now. Here comes Tyler Barron bearing down. Great job for him. That's exactly how you respond. It's one of his first multi-sack performances of the season, of the later half of the season, since his production kind of fell off. Love how he adjusted to that reduction in snaps. Daryl's giving up some big plays. That was his second touchdown of the game given up. So they throw Damari Brown in there. Hasn't really played much, man. So it gets spun around here at the line of scrimmage off just a slight double stick. Great recovery speed, though. He's actually able to get back in position. This is actually good coverage despite getting turned around at the line of scrimmage. It just shows you how much of a better of an athlete we have on our side. But every 50-50 ball went their way. I mean, this was nasty at the line of scrimmage, turned him around, but his recovery speed is crazy. How he was able to get back and be literally in phase with this guy is one thing. But again, every 50-50 ball went this way. I don't think I've ever seen a game where our corners are just getting abused like this. Man coverage, they're ISOing OJ. Slant, easy money, man. RPO action, whatever you want to call it. Just the slant. They knew exactly where they're going for it. Get the freshman isolated. Man, they went at our corners all day, looking right at it. Inside window throw. Touchdown. When it rains, it pours. Because even, as great as our offense has been and our offense line has been, when things start rolling, man, momentum in college football. Now you got Markel Bell being beat on the outside left tackle. But look at Francis Mauigoa getting beat on the spin move. I mean, this is a first-round pick by far, and this is a potential first-round pick if he realizes his potential here in Miami. This is just not something you're used to seeing. Both tackles, missing a block. And look at the DNs meeting at Cam Ward, man. This was not good to watch. Play so much man coverage with our linebackers like it's been productive at all this year. They get Bobby Pruitt, one of our freshman linebackers, just a little inside movement stuff, guard the slot receiver, but this is how you make up for it this very next play. Wash, not giving up, Eventually rips that ball free and the Canes recover it. He rips that ball free, and then he recovers it his damn self. That's a true freshman making a football play. That is making a play. Rips it right out and lands right on top of it. That is what we call a dog. Needs to start, or if not, play most of the damn bowl game. Just to know why we don't feed him more and just allow the defense to have more less time on the field. I mean, look at this combination blocking here from Rivers. Royal gets the end. You get Rivers to the next level. You get McCoy and Carpenter stealing here. I mean, this is just beautiful. Then Martinez making people miss in the open field. Two hands on the football, driving forward, fighting. It's crazy how he doesn't get more than 10 carries in this game. But he had that 53-yard carry, brought back for a phantom hold call. But man, it's really hard. This is my dog, and back-to-back weeks, just can't put the ball on the ground. Quick little screen here to X. First down yardage is there. Ball pops right out. Not only does it pop right out, it just pops right into his hand for a picks for fumble return for a touchdown, bro. This is a scoop and score. This is just another issue of, man, you just cannot let that ball out, man. You just cannot. And then it goes back for a score. This gave Syracuse the lead. Should have been a touchdown here on this post here. The review is actually coming up, but should have been a touchdown here on this post across face. X's foot definitely was, the heel was still up. They reviewed it like 100 times, right? His heel never touched. That should have been a clear touchdown. Love to see it, man coverage with safety over the top. So what we'll do is we'll just break that route underneath him. Now the safety who has to stay vertical over everybody. Now X is just running away here. Great job. This should have been a touchdown. However, we do punch this in with Damian Martinez. Haven't gotten stopped. I mean, I can't say we haven't gotten stopped. Bobby just forced a turnover, but then we fumble it and give them actually 6 on that same fumble. But we still just come out in the man coverage. Every 50-50 ball went their way, man. Every outside ball just getting their leverage outside, coming back inside, man. It worked all day long, man. This is pretty tough to watch. Yikes, man. Deuce brings it down, and guess what? Right into the end zone. We knew we weren't going to stop them. Let's be real. We knew we weren't going to stop them.